Yo, Joe. Talking comics, here's your host. It's A Real American Brian.
Alright, it's time to read some more G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue number 40. We get another beautiful Mike Zeck cover here of Roadblock in action. Hydrofoil. Larry Hama is writing and Rod Wiggum is providing the art. Wild Bill and Airborne and Dragonflies are flying into a port to pick up some cargo. Snake Eyes and Roadblock climb up to help get the hooks attached. Recondo and Duke are on the boat to help out as well. They run into Shipwreck in his first appearance. He isn't the most welcoming of Joes. Cobra Commander is watching the Joes, happy that they took the bait he left for them, and headed to the Gulf. Zartan wants to know what the plan is, and the Crimson Guardsman, Candy's father, shows up. He is still the master planner of this operation. We see the Dragonflies are carrying the Air-Sea base. They are putting it down on a flotation ring until they can get it attached to an old drilling platform. Candy is still in the pit, getting grilled on what she knows about her father's Cobra activities, when Buzzer is brought in as well. General Austin calls the pit and tells them they can't hold the prisoners. Even Cobra operatives have constitutional rights. Cobra Commander arrives at the undersea Cobra base and checks in with Destro, who is getting the hydrofoil pilots ready for action. The Joes have the Air-Sea base secured to the platform, but Shipwreck has plenty of other work for them to do. When he is interrupted by Barbeque, who has been hiding apparently, in his first appearance he introduces himself as the G.I. Joe fireman. The Joes are forced to release the prisoners and have sent them out on a bus with a couple of MPs. Buzzer quickly dispatches the guards and takes the wheel of the bus. Candy's father is revealed to be Professor Apple, so she is Candy Apple. Anyway, he begins going over his plan with the Cobra leaders. There's a Cobra-fortified bunker on the seafloor. He has eyes on the G.I. Joe Air-Sea base, and he is releasing cargo containers to the surface. And now it is time to put his plan into action. The Joes on the Air-Sea base feel the base vibrating and then see dead fish everywhere. They instantly have a fix on the cause. Someone is transmitting a wavelength through the water, killing all marine life, and it is about 50 miles away. Cutter takes some Joes on the whale to head into action. Snake Eyes, Recondo, Tripwire, and Gung Ho jump on board. The Cobra containers open at the surface and hydrofoils come out. They fly by the whale before they can identify what they are, and they are already at the base by the time Duke gets the radio message. All the Joes on the base get to the battle stations, but are having trouble targeting the hydrofoils. They are just too fast. The last panel here shows Snake Eyes back on the base, but he was supposed to be on the whale. Not sure what kind of ninja trick that is. Cutter has found the source of the wavelength on the Gulf floor, so he is sending Deep Six and the Shark down to check it out. Deep Six has apparently just been hanging out in the Shark on the whale this entire time. Once he gets down to the floor, he reports back that there is a steel-reinforced concrete bunker down there. Professor Apple seems pleased that they found the bunker and wonders how long it will take the Joes to figure out what they have to do next. The hydrofoils are doing a great job of picking apart the Air-Sea base. Snowjob and Ripcord get hit, and Doc heads off to help them. Deep Six fires torpedoes at the bunker, and Cutter drops depth charges from the whale onto it. This attack doesn't even scratch it. Hawk calls Cutter to tell him the brass are very concerned about what is going on here, and have even begun discussing using a nuke. The hydrofoils have taken out all the Air-Sea base weapons and are circling around for the kill. Barbeque hooks one of them with a cable, and the hydrofoil is stuck on a new path headed straight for the base. On the Flag, they are loading a nuke up onto a jet, because I guess they just carry those around with them. At the Air-Sea base, the hydrofoil crashes into the base, and Barbeque jumps on board what is left of the Cobra vehicle. Doc gets word that the brass have issued the order for use of the nuke, and he correctly thinks that is insane, and then is asked if he has any ideas. The other hydrofoil is coming towards the base to rescue his friend. Shipwreck jumps off onto this one and knocks the pilot out. And Doc begins forming a nuke-free plan. Doc's plan gets back to the flag. They scramble to get the nuke off the plane and load up all the planes with conventional bombs and send them out to attack the bunker. Seems like a pretty straightforward plan for anyone that isn't nuke happy. Cutter marks the target with a flare, and all the jets begin their bombing run on the target. The hydrofoils escape, and the air-sea base is pretty torn up. Doc explains that the bombs are being dropped with a time release setting, so they will all go off at the same time. They see the explosion on the horizon. Duke gets reports that the explosion has aggravated a fault line. There are tremors on the Gulf floor. Professor Apple is pleased. His plan worked. The Joes blew up the fault line, but why? We have been building towards this plan in the Gulf for a few issues now, and it is all beginning to happen. We still don't have a clear picture of what the Cobra is planning, but it all seems to be going according to plan. My favorite panel from this one is Shipwreck meeting Barbeque for the first time, and being ready to make it the last time. This story is really the beginning of a cool story, so while not a lot happened in this one, it is setting up a lot of things that are going to be coming. I'm going to give this one 3.5 flag points. Really looking forward to seeing the next step of Professor Apple's plan. That is issue 40. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the next issue, and find out why the Cobras wanted the Joes to bomb a fault line. And that's also the last one in Volume 1 of my custom bind, so I'll be moving on to Volume 2, which is kind of exciting.
So long from Brian. Until next time, same Brian time, same Brian channel.